Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com. It is Monday, the 13th of May. Let's talk a little Major League Baseball. But before we do it, hey, take a minute, smash that thumb, give us the like. Thank you very much in advance for what you do as far as that recognition. I do appreciate it. And most importantly, makes me look good. So, of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should absolutely do that. You click the bell. That way you get notified every time we put up brand new content. You don't have to worry about it. And check out winnersandwhiners.com. It is a very, very cool site. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I'd say it even if I didn't work here. Free previews, predictions every single day. It is a fantastic resource. Make sure you check that out if you're ever looking for a second opinion. And if you're looking for more than an opinion, check out our premium plays over there at Winners and Winers under the Experts tab. You can see who's hot, or I'll save you the trip. I'll tell you who's hot, at least in the NBA. It's yours truly, as I've gone 14-3 over my last 17 premium NBA plays. So if you're interested in riding with my hot streak, you can check that out as well. All right, so before we get going, I want to ask you guys if you would be so kind to put your plays in the comment section. Let me know what you're on. If you agree with this one, if you disagree with this one, whatever you're thinking, and most importantly, what else you're at. It's a nice full card of MLB action. Got a couple NBA games. Yeah, a lot of different options out there. Let me know what you're playing. Okay. First of all, yesterday we did okay. Pretty good. As we had San Diego first five over the Dodgers, and they did it first five. They did it full game. Dodgers scored absolutely zip, zilch, nada, as Darvish was very good, and the pen for San Diego, pretty good too. Pen for the Dodgers, very good, but a little bit too late. So we will absolutely, you know what? Let's call it what it is. Let's call it the rocking chair, shall we? Yeah, I think so. I think it was 4-0. Never had to sweat it. So when the other team doesn't score, it doesn't get a lot easier than that. So speaking of not scoring. That leads me into today's play as we're looking at the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. We're going to play the under 8.5 here, kids. It's Imanaga going again for the Cubs against Ronaldo Lopez for the Atlanta Braves. And I say Imanaga going again because if you remember last Monday, we rode him as we tried to get the Cubs to cover the run line against the Padres. Now, I gushed about him a ton back then, and you know what? He did his job. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 earned runs. Of course, his ERA did skyrocket all the way up to 1.08. So, of course, as you remember, I'm sure the Cubs' offense absolutely let us down. And we're counting on that Cubs offense to let us down again today as they go up against Ronaldo Lopez and the Braves. And Lopez is having a terrific year in his own right. 1.53 ERA, 1.12 whip. And the opposition is scoring just 3 runs per game when he pitches. That includes the bullpen and everything else. Of course, this Braves bullpen is very good. Kind of a weird little stat, excuse me, about both of these teams. Both teams are in the top 10 as far as scoring goes in the majors. Braves are 5th, Cubs are 10. But they have been under teams for real. They've seen the under go 44 and 30 combined on the season. And the Braves, they have been a license to print money on the under over the last 3 weeks. The under has gone, you're writing this down, 17-1-1 over the last 19 games. And you know why? Because they're not letting the other team score anything. In those 19 games, they've given up just 2.73 runs per game in that stretch. Braves are a weird team because, you know, when you see football, when you see teams trending under in football, you're going to see that number drop. You know, hell, we saw some 30, some 28 or some ridiculous shit last season. The books will drop the line accordingly. But in baseball, there's only so far they can drop it. You can't make a total 4.5 or some shit like that. And they're afraid of this Braves offense. Like I said, it's good, but it's not great right now. And the pitching has been even better. So that's why we're seeing 8.5 in this game. You know, you would look at this game, You look at this pitching matchup, you look at the trends, and you're thinking 7? Maybe even they bleed it down to 6.5. Catching 8.5 here, guys, yeah, we'll take it. Sure, these offenses have the potential to break out, especially the Braves. But, I'm going to ride the two pitchers that have been absolutely getting it done. The under is hit in 5 of 7 for Imanaga, and it is the hit in 5 of 6 for Lopez. I think the trend continues today for both of these pitchers. Got to do it. Give me the Chicago Cubs, Atlanta Braves under 8.5. And at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. I'm anxious to have Ziwa Carter check in on that. He's an Atlanta guy. I know he watched those Braves pretty close. I'd be curious to get his take on this Braves team and anybody else that watches the Braves for that matter. Hey, let's go make some money tonight, all right? Guys, take care. Have a great start to your week, and we'll be back tomorrow. Talk all about it. Take care.